Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMASS, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the UMass Minutemen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese David. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UMass offense will get the first crack at it here. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Pumachan. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. UMass will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. So the Boston College Eagles offense will go to work for the first time today. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
You don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback in.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. It'll be a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Boston College, 3. UMass, 0.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to throw, it's Pumachan. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. BC back to work after picking up the first down.
For the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Boston College wants to play fast.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew that.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Morales. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. It's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be brought down. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Dropping back, it's Pumachan. He finds his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They're trying to get to it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the run, it's Robichaux. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky. If it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Boston College will send out the punt team. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. On the run, it's Hester. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, UMass! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To the air, it's Castellanos. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Boston College right back to the line. Shotgun snap on third down. Gets it out fast. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On second down, wants to throw it. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Boston College.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Running back searching for a hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Boston College wants to play fast. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's inside the 10. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Give to the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And throws off the RPO. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch. It's Morales. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Second down.
The give to the left side. And the Golden Eagles get enough to move the chains. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's first and goal. They need a touchdown and the 2. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown. Boston College.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie. From the gun. Dances away to buy time. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Massey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UMASS offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And the timing just a hair off. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Game is tied, just a few minutes to play, and we'll see if this defense can stop a scoring drive. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Gets open down the middle. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quick completion on the out. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. Looking to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. Tackled, but he has a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Running the red zone, it's Robichaux. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much on first down, it's second and 9. The give out of the gun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Almost got to the sticks on third down, able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, here in the 4th quarter, still deadlocked.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Got a man. It's Bond. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. This time they'll go to the running game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. We'll get it started here in overtime. The give to the tailback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Gets it out quickly. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Boston College.
Wants to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Boston College! They take the lead here in overtime.
Boston College.
He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Boston College 21, UMASS.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's John. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Into the end zone, and swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 3rd and goal, desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Minutemen! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And the extra point splits the uprights. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Trying to find his man on first down. They're working that left side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got it on the run. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. A gut check on the doorstep. Third and goal here in overtime. The option look. Now the toss. Touchdown, UMASS! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Trying to pound it in. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own.
First and goal, Boston College.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Now on second and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Boston College. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
In the end zone.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. He wants to throw it. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
And makes the score, Boston College, 31, UMASS.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. Got his man quickly. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a 2-point conversion. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. Steps away to find some room. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another